Hey Mickey, my name is Krista, and you actually spoke with my buddy Will a day or so ago. And so, as promised, here's a customized screencast video for Parsons Roofing. In the video, I'm going to go over several tips, key things you can just start doing and using practically today to really bring in more clients online and even begin to outrank some of the competition in the area. And so, um, if by the end of the video you like what you've seen and what you've heard and you feel like we could help you out with these tips and implementing them, then please feel free to reach out to us. If not, no harm, no foul whatsoever. Still feel free though to just take the tips that I've given you today and begin implementing them on your own to see more business coming in through the door. Now let's go ahead and get started. The three key things I want to cover have to do with content, citations, and backlinks. And I'm going to explain a little bit more in detail what those are as we go along. But content here is everything on the front page of your website, and that includes the words, but it also includes the pictures and what the pictures are saved as. And so a couple key things with content. Google, they like to see around 1,000 to 1,500 words of content on your front page. That's plenty of space for you to let potential clients know what your business is all about. And you guys have been around for quite some time and have it seems a really deep history, which is amazing. I love businesses that have been around for a long time and have a deep history, and the community knows them pretty well. So that's amazing. But yeah, that 1,000 to 1,500 words of content is suggested so that it's plenty of space for you to list clearly what it is you do, the areas you service, and all of that good information that a client would need when deciding whether or not to hire Parsons Roofing or a different roofing company for their roofing project. A second reason why that amount of content is important is because of something called keywords. And keywords and key phrases are just the terms that potential clients use when going into Google and searching for a type of business and a type of services that you have to offer. And so, for example, commercial roofing in Texas, best roofing in Texas. These are all keywords and key phrases. And so when you have that 1,000 to 1,500 words of content and you are optimizing on those keywords, it really sets your website up to be more of like a magnet that attracts and pulls those clients to your business, which saves you a lot of time and effort and money and energy, right? That is involved in trying to chase down clients. So yeah, I like to do a little bit of compare and contrast, and so I'm not sure if you've heard of these guys, Burt Roofing, but I scanned the front of your site, scanned the front of theirs, and I can see you guys currently have 745 words on your front page. These guys currently have 930 words on their front page. This is for Burt Roofing, and so they currently have a higher word count. What I'd encourage you to do and suggest that you do something really practical is go ahead and bump up your word count to 1,000 words and begin optimizing and doubling down on those really high search volume keywords to bring more traffic to your site. Second thing I want to talk about really briefly here is something called citations. Now, a citation is your business information listed in an online directory. And so when I typed into Google Roofing Dallas, right, if I scroll down here, I see what's called the Google Map Pack, and this just helps for potential clients as well as Google to locate you. And so right underneath the Google Map Pack, we see several different businesses. And the more citations you have in the more directories online, then the higher up in this Google Map Pack you will appear. And this is really important because these are the first businesses that potential clients see. And I'm not going to dive deeper into it just because I want to be respectful of you guys' time, and I know you're busy, but there's a tool we use for this called WhiteSpark, and it allows us to measure how many citations you have as in relation to your competition. So how many citations you have and how many citations your competition has. And so we would say, okay, in order to beat out our competitor, we need this many citations, however many they have. If they have 50 citations, we would say, okay, we need to have 50 citations and even more, right? And so I really like that tool that we use, WhiteSpark, because it allows for precision and accuracy. And I really would prefer not to take shots in the dark when we are working on specific things to really rank your site higher and bring in new clients. And so tools like Whitespark helps us to get very precise and accurate with our goals. Third thing I want to talk about and final thing is called backlinks. Now this is a tool called Ahrefs. There's several different tools out there. There's one called Majestic, another one called SEMrush, and they all kind of show some of the same data. However, Ahrefs is as close to Google Analytics as possible, and so it is my favorite tool out of those three. Now a backlink is an authoritative website or platform. It can even be a blog that are passing backlinks to your site, and through that they're sharing their authority with you. And because they're sharing their authority with you, your authority in Google is going up. Now backlinks are a very pivotal part in bringing in new clients, just because of the authority and how Google views a website that has more authoritative, valid backlinks, right? It's almost like someone who has a good reputation recommending you. And so there's that trust that's already built, and you can just kind of share in that trust and feed off of that trust, which is really important. And so I see you guys currently have 242 backlinks, giving you over a little bit over 242 referring domains, giving you over a little bit over 1,000 backlinks. You guys currently have a domain rating score of 20 and a URL strength rating score of an 8, and these are both on a scale of 1 to 100. And here's where you're ranking currently. And for these guys, I can see they got 285 referring domains, giving them almost 2,000 backlinks. They're building currently a domain rating score. It's at a 30, and their URL strength rating score is a 38. And again, these are both on a scale of 1 to 100, and this just represents how much trust they currently have with Google. Well, Mickey, thank you so much for your time. I hope this information has been insightful and helpful and valuable for you, and actually something that you guys can take and put into practice. We'd love to hear your feedback on the video, and would love to know if it was helpful for you guys. So yeah, thank you so much for your time, and we look forward to talking to you soon.